Bringing that iNation reunion full circle here in 2021. Chad Burchill is the smart one, and we're into our pistol with a bit of Vinny action. Knocked off at the top of Garage early. Damn. And they're biffing. They're taking a lot of space. Junior's got a lot of responsibility. Queserato immediately forced on the rotate. Junior's not got long left in this world. He's lost his head as well. Now the CTs are in jeopardy. Overwhelmed by the FPX squad. They can go either way, Chad.
Oh, dearie me. All right. Well, FURIA being dealt the aggression here today. And Yuri paired up with Art. And they'll be quick on this. They've heard the footsteps to lower. Their position currently unknown. It's going to be difficult to get back into this round, though. Bomb to go down any second.
I mean, yeah, the fact that you lose Vinny so early in the piece and then they punish you, flooding out of yard. So many uncertainties, and this one, I'm afraid, is a certainty for FPX. And there it is, Farley with some clean taps, 3 in total.
Farley's a player, right? He was over there in Copenhagen Flames when he got picked up to Godsend, now the FPX roster. I don't think he's really had the splash that everybody was expecting. Is he good? Yeah. Is he very serviceable? Yeah. But do I think he's got a bit of star potential about him? For sure. So if he's going to start hitting these kind of shots on the pistol round, if converting that with the AWP would be beautiful to watch. But Steeko's not lying. That was a quick start to this one. Let's see if the officials are as quick as the scrims. They play all 30 rounds in the scrims, so interesting if they're still only 30 minutes long.
See if they speed run it in 30 minutes. Yeah, let's find out. Junior responsible for the outside, pre-aiming the jump peak, so he's not going to give it to him. And we are in to our second round force.
I'm going to start the timer, Alex, because we speak about this, but we never actually get it going. So we'll add a minute.
See if this one ends. I would imagine it's going to be a little slower given the knowledge of that CT investment. They are sneaking through those outside smokes, but not the bomb. Only one. And Maiden has been sent down on a scouting journey with more presence out yard. Not committed, though. So the comms will be, could have crossed. Junior readies his aim. Art lingers as the smoke will fade. No sound cues. One on the main roof heard. Another smoke, this time onto main, which does isolate Art's contributions. It will be down to Junior. See what he can provide. Yeah, it turned it nicely. Yuri there in support, does look to elevate. Will re-peek off the top of heaven and does have a freebie there. Farley, that's the bomb as well. Punished on the repeat, goes down to 15, 5v4. Queserato needs a clean headshot. He's only found damage. Sunny, 16, full 7 bullets from Queserato. He can't finish his meal. Oh dear.
It's rough here, though. Look at the HP of Sunny
yeah,
and Farley.
I mean,
time now, 30 seconds.
It can go wrong. They've got yard. You can't plant in yard. Farley's so low, heading for heaven. This could get so uncomfortable. Junior's pre-aiming a nice angle for the heaven peak. Chances are you lose the bomb on Farley. Nice molly.
Oh, perfect molly.
Couldn't have been better.
I'd have saved the day right there with that one.
And Steeko's got a lot of housekeeping. He catches Art as he launches himself towards the moon. And FPX have recovered, but definitely not a quickie, and I can't blame him. Deagle's slowing him down.
That was on a knife's edge there for a moment with all that damage. If Queserato finished his meal there, it could be a completely different round, but now it's just Vinny and Queserato to hold on to their upgrades. Hard angle for Steeko to clear. Let's see how diligent he's looking. The aim hasn't been great out of the placement server so far.
He is looking. He's considered it as an option, and fair play. The very best players in this game, I swear, are just the ones that have considered all of the options.
Yeah, it's just that I think we've been using the term hyper-awareness, right? I think the amount of that we're seeing these days, especially with all the sound cues, the extra bits and bobs you can hear online, there's no crowd, there's no ambient noise around you, you're in the quiet.
Rounds have been won, and you know, I'm thinking about some of the best teams in 2021. I won't list them off specifically, but the best teams that have impressed in 2021 seem to be winning rounds by virtue of a lurk and a sound cue. You know, like something as small as a CT stepping as he rotates towards the other side. I mean, that's enough. You know, they take the space, it's impossible to rotate. Counter-Strike has become a game of tiny little checks and balances throughout.
Yeah, the strings that are being pulled now against rotations or with the info plays, just the cutting of noise, it's getting to a whole different level,
you're exploiting their expectations so commonly. I mean, this one should be, the expectation is a stomp. In fact, it'd be lovely for Maiden if he could feed that Mac 10, get 600 bucks a pop against these unarmored opponents. That would be a dream. Bombs going outside. Seems like FunPlus Phoenix want to force the issue and don't want to be corralled into any funny business on ramp. Bright decision considering the CT stance.
Bit rough for Queserato to lose his deagle to the bomb in the last round as well, so.
I was interested as to what Kasad was going to start talking about with Art and Door. Was that CT Door funny business, or was it just those big pops into top side? We'll find out. Here he comes. Not going to get the Zeus kill he dreamed of.
I think it's almost both sides in a way, because if you remember rightly, we had some crazy highlights. We'll just take everybody back to the regular. Hey, he's chucking the Zeus to him. He's just throwing the Zeus in the smoke. You want to pick that up for your boy?
Got auto switch on?
Oh,
They don't. Maiden can pick up the pieces here, and it would love another frag just to confirm the round and the threat. Don't want to lose any more rifles, and it seems they won't. Just K-Serato and his P250.
So yeah, last time round, if you remember the Cloud9 game that FURIA played, they picked Nuke in, it didn't really go their way. I think we can almost wipe that one off the slate there. But if you consider the matchup they played against Na'Vi, we were loving Yuri, right? Towards that yard position. He was always lurking around, getting multi-kills. And Art even got Molotoved one round by a teammate and pushed into Squeaky and grabbed
yes.
two. You remember that one?
Yeah.
So Art is a bit of a menace. And the Squeaky door, in terms of just denying information by having that smoke lipped in front of the vent, that can be one way to force a CT-sided rotation. So we'll have to wait and see what gets thrown their way, but K-Serato into an auto shotty in the first gun round here of the game.
This is the dream start so far for FPX. Don't forget, they know they've got their work cut out for them against FURIA. T-side nuke, 3-0 up. If you win this gunny, you are sailing with momentum. And smokes aren't all there.
No, it looks like a couple either missed or denied. Keep in mind the FPX special. They love that little limp out from Squeaky in the corner of the smoke. Not seeing it deployed this round.
Oh dear, the shotgun doesn't convert.
Wow, okay.
Maiden, very, very brave. He walks into the close angle and clears it.
Didn't look like a hard clear either, so that must have been a big shot.
Yeah, a bit more damage is done to Yuri. FURIA desperate to claw another equalizing frag back into our first gun round here.
They're almost out of nades, Alex. Just one flash left on Junior. There's a minute 10 on the clock for FURIA.
Yeah, Vinny's got a lot to do here. Heads and falling off. Junior does arrive in time. The backup has arrived, and it was just a dip of the toe into ramp room. Loudly now advancing. Yuri to swing in, and oh, that's him gone. Art, we need a double. Only the one provided. Junior continues to lay down the law. The bomb was spotted, can go both ways. Vent is not covered at this point. The CT's yet to pivot. Zen considering it. Makes the sound cue, wants to force the CTs out and about. Smoke main, plant top site, makes sense. After plant positions on top site, Chad, very limited. Lobby, a good safe space. Maiden opts to stick on site.
Yeah, so main is a little bit of a problem here, but as Vinny makes his way back up ladder, will he wait for Junior's contact with the open flash?
Got a flash, yeah, that's it. And he can't flash him through heaven. He's coming in from main, and he's already scoped in.
If Junior gets into main, he can flash bomb box.
Oh, he's actually given up the scope, yeah, so he's making it clear now. Coming in from main, flash for the go. Don't spot you, Junior. Maiden does fall as he misses the spray. Zen hears him, knows where he is, but Vinny has saved the day, and just in the nick of time. If they had a kit, it was theirs. FPX will snatch away just about the gun round.
Yeah, tough gun round there with no utility left and a minute and 10 on the clock there. You saw the shotgun kill in Hut to kick things off. We might cop that in the replay, and here it is. So, yeah, it wasn't a hard clear. He's just flicked over in time there. He was more prepared for the bomb box. So you're going to be kicking yourself if you're K-Serato in that one. Yeah,
I mean, when the shotgun and your opponent, A, isn't looking at you, B, catches a full spread of your shotgun and still doesn't go down. You just wish a couple more of those
pellets
hit the head. Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're going to buy again with the saved guns here. Rifles are out. K-Serato down to a compromised buy yet again. It's going to be an MP9 for him with utility. They've got a kit this time for Yuri.
Got their own outside smoke lineups as well. Interesting to see if that's going to be a different look. Same, it seems, just the diagonal.
Yeah.
Will completely nullify Junior. No gaps this time around.
Well, they've only been really sending Maiden behind it, right? So now there's a few more.
That's a lovely angle it gives Yuri, though. I mean, I definitely wouldn't go silo on those smokes. Peeking around it, very nice. But they are silent here.
There's two lower already. Art's lower. He's also been met by Vinny.
Heard that. Steps definitely close. He'll be reporting that back. He's responsible for occasional checks on main. They're being very loud.
Worst gun for the job.
Worst gun for the job, and Farley has the best. Using that sniper rifle to great success. K-Serato, another nasty death, now responded. Vinny finds another. Zen caught, needs the transfer. Farley very low outside. Sunny can't do anything either. Locked down, shut out. Stiko has space. Maybe he can find Yuri on the hunt. They are prepared and ready. Oh, spots him. Needs this. Clean. One tap on to the nose is all he desires. He can't find it through the corrugated iron. Now completely locked in. Fence is a nope.
If he can get 2 kills here, though, right? We talk about the magic number being 3. If he can get 2 more kills, really force FURIA to have to reinvest, drop some guns, try and make this buy round work again. That was just aggression from FURIA, right? They took that lobby control. They double rotated lower.
Interesting to see what he does with these last 20 seconds. Now, obviously, he's not planning to win the round. He'd love frags.
Is Farley's up behind T-Red? That might be what he's looking for here.
That's not a bad shout.
He's very passive about this still, so
he's
it should
hoping.
just be the save here from Stiko. They will be able to buy in the next round FPX.
Okay, yeah, he's actually just straight up saving.
Okay. Well, he can drop an AK. We should get that 1,400 coming into the bank account. Zen can definitely buy here. Farley has enough. So it's only Maiden who really needs to drop. And they can make this one work, no problems whatsoever. Let's see how FPX respond, because as soon as they did those yard smokes, we didn't catch Quesarado, but he's punished, right? He definitely punished. Even though he did have the MP9, gets taken out straight away, he's given enough information to the team to be confident it will be a yard play. Haven't bought on in just yet, so final seconds deciding what utility is required here. It's Galil's for Maiden and Farley.
It's a very delicate balance to strike as a top-side player as well, of like when is lobby punishable, when can I take... Because as soon as you get that space, as Quesarado just demonstrated, it really sucks for the T side. But often, Maiden, a perfect example, is lingering and waiting for your pushes. Now, sits on the smoke, walking ramp, and Vinny...
Oh, he loves this angle, Vinny.
It's a very powerful angle. You don't even have to move your crosshair. Junior is Molotov'd out. He will not be able to contribute. The smoke will imply he's coming for the peak. And shots connecting for Vinny. Oh, he assumed he was gone. Farley lives on at 12 HP. Well, that's ramp info denied. A slight slither for Junior to work with. A 4-on-4. Favoring FURIA perhaps, even though the T side by default should have an advantage in this. And wow, Maiden's ahead of the smoke. That's something. That's a lot. Quesarado's going to assume it's clear. It's a freebie. Top site's ours, baby. Junior, he's going to have nothing to contribute. He's lost his 2 top site defenders. Sunny lives on, a little sketchy on his exchange with Art, but now with FPX straight back to top site and doing so quickly.
Yeah, I think they might just have to call this the save right here. Unless Art can find a miracle or two through the smoke onto Farley and Sunny, would just be the save call.
Well played by, I mean, that's all based on what we were talking. That's a great example of what we were talking about.
Yeah, just a massive gap taken there from Maiden. Just walks on in, gets the timing on the smoke, and secures the round with one simple kill onto top high. It wasn't the nature that FURIA were ready for. And, oh, 5-1 down now. They did have those woes against Cloud9, and I already said it's like water off a duck's back for me. You know, that one right there, considering the circumstances of that game. But if FPX continue in this fashion, then maybe there are a couple of worries. Maiden will go down there with the bomb. Not the end of the world. Money good for a buy. Drops also possible. But the save guns again for FURIA. Looks like they'll be force buying again here, Alex. I can already see investments coming through. Yuri's into an AUG. Guns are being dropped across from all the players. And it seems simple. As soon as FPX got that top side control, a bit of a smile right there from Maiden.
Cheeky, very cheeky from Maiden. And to be pulling that off in an important game such as this early, definitely good signs that we're going to be having the...
That's 2 though onto Quesarado, right? 1 in the hut with the shotgun, and then 1 on top of the hut with back turned.
So they're going for a vent dive smoke, but Steeko, does he really want to linger in it? Surely Art,
classic play.
But Art sprays this. He knows what their games. It's fast. Oh, it's so fast. The flashes are good too. Then on the site, the flames are landing, bodies are dropping. There's more to be found, and they just massacre FURIA.
Melted.
Look at the time.
Absolutely
1 minute 28, and Vinny's wondering what on earth he's supposed to do.
Well, that right there is exactly what we're talking about with that squeaky door play from FPX, right? They were doing that when Krista was in the team.
But, like,
they've been running for a long time.
But the speed, they turned it up to like 2 times, 3 times.
Yeah, they've just popped on straight out. And in earlier rounds, it looked like FURIA may have been ready for it. This time, not ready whatsoever. This will be the 6 on the board for FPX here. And FURIA, oh, they're having a rough go of it. Quesarado did get on the board in that round with a kill, so but, at least he's off the mark.
So, I mean, I will highlight as well. When you're doing those fast squeaky plays, there is nothing more punishing than a main player unloading 30 bullets into that vent, right? Like that screws Steeko, and it didn't. And now we're actually seeing it in 2 times speed. That's how fast it was. This was in real time.
Yeah, I think right there with that kind of the play, right? Normally because they go to the left side of the hut, you're normally spamming from main through the vent, which is either getting you as you're running out squeaky or if you're standing pretty much in the open. If they can get into that corner, you have to almost line that up independently.
I didn't finish my point as well, which is that because they've hit Yard and proven Yard takes a scary, your main player is very preoccupied, and Steeko had no resistance as he walked on out. The flash popped before anyone wanted to put bullets down range. Really cool stuff from FPX.
Now, they've brought back in again here, FURIA, so the max loss bonus is helping them out with these saves, but they need to start getting some traction on this CT side.
And that's why we don't wear striped shirts on broadcast. We cut to Sunny's POV.
Amore, is that the one?
Oh yeah, it's got a fancy name. What's 4 players topside, AWP in hut? They're pushing lobby, Chad.
Need to change something up here, aggression. Maybe it's the answer.
Okay.
Maiden slipped the net again. Okay, cut a hole in the net. Now he's down.
Loud.
With him as well.
So loud. Does he have the bomb? Steeko's got the bloody bomb. Yuri's trying to get down the vent
as well. They know he's rotating.
And he's coming up. Maiden's loud. He hasn't checked it. Oh, this is awful. Steeko planting. He's going to have to save himself. He has to survive now. Steeko, you cannot die. You cannot afford to go down.
He can just sit it.
And he can hold it. Close the door.
Thank you very
Lock
much.
down the round. There's even a smoke still left from the plant. See you later, alligator. Round over.
Okay, well, that disintegrated very quickly, didn't it? Looked like they had pipped a gat yet again, get the bomb down. All Vinny's heroics right there. 2 for him in the round of the second on the board for FURIA.
Oh, Maiden got caught in the same way he's previously won rounds. Didn't check his corners, didn't anticipate such a proactive rotate from Vinny out the ramp, down and walking up before they flooded out a decon. What is that effect called? Moira? I think you were close.
Amore?
Amore?
I don't know.
That's Amore.
Yeah,
it's not that.
No, it's
That's
not.
love in Italian.
I don't know. I'm not really an expert at anything other than the video game.
When the moon hits your... I think Italian's a safe bet for Amore. Either way.
It's the diagonal wall again here. And more aggression, so this is it. Just push. Why not?
Oh, and it's working wonders. This is the setup, trying to change things temporarily. And already, we do see only 2 hearts still beating for the T side. Yard is theirs. Vinny aware.
The Finn, so barely beating.
Oh, yes. And Vinny's hit his first shot very comfortably. A second could be on the cards, and he does. Knock the head off of Zen very stylishly.
All right, well, now we're getting back into it. The money over there for FPX, not completely broken. Zen can drop. Farley has enough to buy himself, so does Stiko. So could be another gun round here, but that is an answer. That's FURIA in 2 rounds in a row that they've just gone straight up lobby aggression. We'll take the fight to you, we'll push the heart, we'll take the AWP there.
And the counter?
Well, if you just do fast yard smokes and go straight down secret, right, they're going to be aggressive in heart, and you should be able to deal with that vent rotation or stifle Vinny as he's trying to come down ramp. That appears to be the only point of contact, but it looks like maybe FURIA want to change it back up here. Still a heavy lean towards top, but they're not pushing heart. I think they feel they've done enough with that. Might just settle down a bit here. Is Stiko now taking a timing with a smoke?
Junior's here. Anyone that's ahead of that smoke is in his crosshairs. Vinny brings the fight to ramp. Executed one. The spray aim far off for Zen, sitting in that smoke, down to 45. Okay, dust will settle for a moment, as will the game state.
Okay.
Sunny's managed to get himself out secret. I don't know whether or not that's been announced to Yuri's with a step or 2. A reload, anything could have given him the info. It seems that Yuri's operating under the assumption it's clear.
Going back up on the T roof, so they're either going to go yard or they're going to be setting something up for a top hit, but
Look at him.
push again.
He wants more. Just destabilize them just before they get to start their full exec.
This is hard to get past for FPX. They have to win the fights.
Yeah, straight up aim duels and losing 2 players onto lobby. Maiden caught by the AWP on Squeak. Loudly evacuating the lobby. Now we can't forget, there's a lot of space for Sunny. He's been down here for a while, but he doesn't have a wealth of time available to him. Zen and Sunny heading topside.
Either Zen gets down the vent or Sunny comes up.
Junior's just stopped looking at it as they climb the ladder. Yuri still there in support, and oh, Junior confirms it. And that's for Yuri's first contact. Sunny, chances dwindle. Time, an issue. 10 seconds, you need to be planting now. He's just falling out for the save, would rather keep his AK. Makes sense, finances are going to be tense after this one. So just hold on to everything he can, the Kalashnikov, the Kevlar, and even a couple of goodies in the nade department as well. Everyone else is around that 2.4, 3.3 mark. This is how Vinny tipped the scales in FURIA's favor with some aggression. And again, Chad, I mean, admittedly, you said it's a different look, but it is the same intent.
Yeah, it's just to continuously be ready for those kind of fights. So they're trying to maintain as much information towards lobby as possible, right? Vinny sweeping back in towards ramp, Quesarado and Hart, and then Junior over towards Squeaky. That's the indication of that. And normally when the trades have happened, you might expect the CTs to start turtling up a bit. Okay, well, we've lost secret control. Maybe we need to worry about lower. It doesn't feel like FURIA are in a rush to really worry about lower there. You could see in that a lot of eyes were drawn towards the lobby position. And now if you're FPX with this saved AK of Sunny, you had enough money to go for a hodgepodge buy. Maiden's bought on in. Something quick and as a team, if you just go for the secret cross and they go for a similar setup, you're giving yourself a better chance to not get picked off one at a time, right? Grab some real estate as a unit. But if I'm FURIA and I've just gotten away with those kind of aggressive lobby leers time and time again, you might want to mix things up yourself. You know, you might want to try and change it up yourself to see if you can beat them on down. Now, with these Deagles, the MAC-10 in play, it will either be something quite quick, out that squeaky door into the top, or yard towards secret. Windows are being broken, back over towards lobby, so looking like a bit of a top.
It takes a lot of bravery to try and get down the vents against FURIA. Maiden's gotten away with it, though.
Okay, so he's lower.
Huge amount of sound cues he can drop. He knows he's going to force a rotate out at someone, surely.
No one's moved. They know he's down there. Like, he's opened the door, he's made lots of noise, and no one's gone lower whatsoever. So his job now, just park and hold that vent rotation. Everybody else needs to use these secret smokes to get on down. They might want to fight this here, FURIA.
Yeah. Art's on his way down, and he has been punished.
How did they not know he was lower? He opened the door and everything.
Well, maybe he opened the door, and that was enough to assume he was elsewhere. Ramp was a threat, perhaps. Vinny's expressing concern. And Vinny spotted, but what a shot out of the AK. Beams down one on the advance. More now. Bomb spotted. They flood into the site. FPX have done well to get this much space. Util at a premium.
That's good.
Single smoke from Zen. Where can you deploy it? Where? You need to slow them down. The flashes have suppressed well.
He's lurking yard right now. He's no help.
Okay. Farley's Deagle will have to do some heavy lifting. And he does at least draw attention. Vinny, however, with another. The Deagle, not enough. Stico, that M4. Zen, very late to the party.
Surely heard.
No. No, they don't. And now, Junior are sitting duck. They're on towards the bomb, but the position is good for the smoke as it fades. Stico just needs to knock them off, and he gets them both. Survives!
Oh, no!
No way! Oh, the communications, a slight gap, and Yuri jumps straight through.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, that's a disaster. FPX nearly recovered completely.
That right there, that's going to really hurt FPX. A chance for them to start.
Oh, they did so much. Maiden credit where it's due. Gets down the vents, catches the early rotate, gets his team down there. Bombs down, bombs are about to blow up. You get the double from Stico. He should, assume the comms is, I can knock him off the bomb, just stay in. And then the double lines up, and there you have it. It's a frustrating one to concede.
Yeah, I can understand why Zen wants to get that heads up.
Double contact,
right?
They're both fighting, sure.
And also the plant's not great for him, so probably not wanting to get into one of those weird 1v1s where he's not certain if the bomb's being held and has to push into Yuri's line of sight, but either way, it's a drop round for FPX. Oh. And that one's going to sting as the double AWPs from FURIA come out in response.
Oh, this is only going to be salt in the wound as soon as you've conceded a tough one like that, and now you've got 2 AWPs to contend with. Yeah. Yard hurts. Ramp's probably going to suck. Vinny's taking his ramp, I would assume. Junior can do what he does best, top site.
Well, they got lower, right? If they just go for that secret approach again, they're getting down. They are definitely getting that space. The plant was fantastic considering the style of buy, but back we go. FPX with AKs and Maiden going for it again.
Here we go. Can you counter me? The answer's no. Yes, actually, yes, it is.
Ah, there's the AWPs.
Yeah. And here's another AWP. Pulling the trigger. Bam. Sunny with an important trade. Perhaps there's more to be said. Smoke on towards the Junior eye line. Farley responsible for any sort of lobby aggression. We know FURIA have got it in them.
Well, they've gone 2-2 right now, FURIA.
Yeah, and Art is confirming there's no threats immediately on the site.
Footsteps heard.
Sunny prepared for this. Such a strong angle. Such a strong angle. He's even got Yuri there. So Farley, if he finds Keserato, this will cause a complete uproar. Time is a premium. 60 seconds. No rush. You have ramp. Oh, but Farley spotted top side. Keserato makes things even more difficult now for FPX. Only 2. Soon to be 1. If Stico goes down, he does live on. A scrap of health and likely to plant the aunt. Ooh, dear.
Oh, no.
Baited. Now the round can get interesting. With the bomb going down, Sunny to babysit. He has to be the hero of this one. Stico's nothing more than a single point of health and a sound cue. And they're both heading in towards windows. Is Stico going around the world? No, he's just playing safe. Oh, the AWP works. Oh, that works wonderfully. Sunny with an elevated position. Windows is a problem, is a gap, can be peeked. Doors open. Sunny stands, can't deliver. Only the AWP. Time, though. Time is his best friend. He just needs to knock Keserato off the plant. That is for the win. 5, 4, 3. No, he can't do it. 6-6. The low site retaken again.
Wow, all right. FPX with another close one there. That one right there, I don't think they had as much stock in as the previous round, right? In fact, Stico gets that kill onto Yuri in the window. They had no idea. When you have someone like Art go for an aggressive maneuver like that and die, you think, okay, well, the lower side has to be clear, or at least they're back in the doors. Great shot from Stico. You'll catch it again here on 1 HP. Just punishing Yuri, giving away his position, and then this was it on the retake. Utility was good. FURIA took their time, used what they had, picked up the round, and they'll even pick up the AWP. Back out it comes. AK's purchased again.
This is an intense game.
Yeah, getting a lot of plants here. It's keeping FPX very threatening. As we're tied up 6-6, it'll be that...
Ooh, that smells like a great HE, and it is.
Oh.
Already the walking wounded out yard. Completely invisible to the scope. No info to report from Junior. You can see mouth not moving much. Loud though. Maiden decides to step. Yuri will report. K-Serato's ready. They've already rotated 2 down here.
Is Art in lobby?
Hold on.
Yeah, he was.
God, this is going to suck for FPX. Oh, it's just a meat grinder of bullets and flames. Yeah, there's no safe place, nowhere you can run from K-Serato. 4 kills, information, an absolute contributing factor for K-Serato there as he mows down 4 and practically doubles his kills. Let's see this again from his POV. Do you see that incendiary flying across? They're just forced, corralled to either not trade or lose their health and walk straight into K-Serato. You can see the assists start to come in there.
Corral's a great word for this round, and just in general of the way that FURIA have taken control back of this game, right? Again, Art was in lobby. I'm not sure exactly who killed Stiko, but Stiko was dead in the first 10 seconds, and then they're thrown into that, right? I said the fast secret plays would be a great way to deal with this lobby aggression. Well, not if they have lobby control and lower control. So FURIA feeling like they have complete access to the map, and K-Serato back on in hot.
He loves this. Just likes catching a timing. That smoke is unusual. And like moths to a flame, Sunny is there. Yeah, let's live in that X-ray off fantasy. Flashes, turns it, stands his ground. They're not going ahead and ramp. Okay. A missed shot from the AWP, and he's Vinitas to step up and already providing 2. Junior not willing to contest. K-Serato very fast on the flank, and Stiko overwhelmed. A chance perhaps if Farley can mow down Junior. He's got Yuri in support. It's only Farley, and he's gone too. So, FURIA wrapping up this half, sprinting towards a competitive scoreline after what started as about a 5, if not 6-1 scoreline.
6-1. 7 on the trot right now here for FURIA. So they've definitely turned this half around. This is looking very, very good. It's not the slower paced Na'Vi kind of style where Yuri had a field day with them in yard. This is quicker. They have to go for more of a heads up approach, and we're seeing that round in, round out.
Vinny 16 as well. Good to see him back on. I was casting that Inferno game and seeing a very out-of-character performance from him. You know, completely disappeared on the scoreboard, so good to see him back to his fragging ways.
And more secondary AWPing for him in a round like this.
And so, 2-1 info on yard, and it's Art that steps in. Yuri in support. Immediately confirms there's no one else home, and now they're ready to deal with any funny business you may have. Peek before the smoke is there. A team kill. Could get awkward. Junior's missing shots, and now he's gone down.
3v3.
Good shooting from Vinny. The double AWPs continue to keep the wolf from the door, now descending through the smoke. There is pressure upon him, but he's ready. And Maiden plucked from his aggressive leap. Farley, he's actually got to top site through heaven, out yard, and well, he knows the potential for lobby push is definitely, time has passed. Where's that bomb at? Right in the face of the double.
Yeah, so this one is not going to be easy whatsoever. With Vinny on low HP, sure, it looks like there's a chance, but to get past that and the lobby presence of K-Serato, he can flank ramp at any moment, so only the incendiary as well here for Farley.
First contact is everything for Farley. It needs to be a clean kill. And they're both there, and it's more than that. He swept them both under the rug. Will he anticipate this? K-Serato is much closer than he's ready for, and peeks on in to save the round. 9 for FURIA. Close, but no cigar. FPX starting strong and heading into the defense as well. We'll see how they shape up against FURIA in a moment. win? Who would win in a fight, Chad? A Phoenix or a Panther?
Oh,
like I'm talking claws, but I'm also talking flamey wings. You know?
I would go with the Phoenix.
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
The mythical status kind of gives it an extra point.
For sure. Like, as much as the Panther from FURIA looks cool.
It does look cool, and I imagine it's ferocious and sleek.
Yeah, just mythical battles, Alex. I think we'll let the mythical creatures
And I guess
win.
you couldn't really kill the Phoenix. It would just turn into like a little egg or something and rise from the ashes, cliche, etc. Counter-Strike is, however, what we're supposed to be here for, and we have voices, so we may as well do the talking. Chad, the smart one. Let's get this one started. Steeko with a chance to do some damage early, and so calm as he collects onto Art. In-game leader gone. FURIA have ramp. This is an important pistol. Let's not forget FPX, they got a majority of their T-side rounds off the back of their first successful pistol. It was fast through Yard, and now it's FURIA. Keeping it level is Sunny. Needs more. Pressure onto this top site, and he's made a bit of a meal of it. Gonna go down eventually. Now to contest was Farley. Kit on the site. A 2v1 for Yuri to shape up. It's winnable. Very winnable. How does he solve this mystery, though? It looks like they want to contest as the smoke fades, and it's not bad. Steeko is just better.
All right, well, second pistol there for FPX, and as you mentioned, that was the only thing really keeping their head above water within that first half, right? If you look at the tail end of the rounds there, FURIA really turned this one completely on its head.
He came up the fence.
Okay, risky on the timing there, but able to get a lot done there. Good for Zen. Yeah, I think when we looked at the gun rounds, FURIA were playing better Counter-Strike in terms of they were the ones winning the lion's share of them. That aggression.
Wow.
The double orbs.
The obvious
Yeah,
much.
you know, we're gonna get the stats out there for everybody playing at home. But this looks like a fast play. They're trying to get Art down the vent for a plant. 5 HP. He's made it lower.
This
He's
is
the
the
rotation there.
dream.
Yeah, they're already waiting for him. He's dead.
Oh.
Hello.
No, is what Steeko says in capitals.
Yeah, like, we don't want you to plant. We don't want you to have the extra money, all right?
Especially when you have the audacity to full eco in my face. You know, you monsters, you want the best. You want to have your cake, your carrot cake.
And eat it.
And eat it.
And we haven't eaten it. We have it.
We have it.
We had it.
I'm excited, actually. I'm kind of peckish. I could do a carrot cake.
Well, Rush can cut it up, maybe come deliver it around like he's at a party.
Yeah, with a little napkin and put it in a bag and then take it home and never
That's what a good host would do.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Rush, what was your most memorable childhood party?
I do like those little party bags, what they call.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah?
That was probably my favorite thing, honestly.
Did you have did you get like a gadget or was it
Yeah,
just
there was
sweets?
always like a little toy in there, which was trash normally, but I kind of liked it. And the little cake and the little, what do you call it?
Pie
Napkin?
popper, perhaps? Throw one of them in there?
Yeah, something like that.
One of those little, you know those little rings? They're like biscuits, but they
Yeah.
had like cakey pattern on top?
Sometimes they
Yes.
have a little lollipop on it.
I don't know. I feel like we're going back about 25 years.
Yeah,
boys.
man. I mean, I'm just saying, I as an adult, I'd still enjoy a party bag. So why are we stopping?
Well, we'll see if we can get you a party bag.
Thanks. Let's get this one started. Or in German, it would be called a Fade-Tasche.
Wonderful.
Anchor.
No one to proof check you right now.
Yard is going to be deterred, I assume. Even considered the extinguish. He isn't stopping. Wants to scare him. Not going to get what he wanted. I'm not smart enough to tell you why and what determines whether or not the full Molotov is extinguished or not.
What's going on with these dinks right there? Zen just got put on notice in main. If you take a quick look at this CT setup, it's very hunkered on in towards this upper bomb site. Nobody's rotated lower just yet. A second pop going to come on through from FURIA any second, but they're retooling towards Yard. They don't have a lot of utility, Alex. The fact that they were denied that pop hit is actually going to really hurt. They just need to start looking for fights now.
Okay, so this is FURIA into plan B. We're already 70 seconds in. Plan B is about to manifest. Farley sets up. Zen unbreakable. Are they just going to contact this? This is very brave. Farley, scout, so he is very dynamic, very mobile, and he's going to flash for some info. Looks like our secret player wants to peek out, and bye-bye, Art. That's enough. Zen will take what he can. An early frag forces some util out of the main will be smoke. Farley to confirm the cross, tucking in for now. Oh, they're going through it. The main smoke. It's a top pop. Through Yard.
Oh, Maiden.
Maiden's ready. Delivers. 1.5. Zen with a nice set of util to keep them at bay. They can't disrespect it. Farley does lay down some disrespect of his own. Scout shuts down Keserato. 25. There's nothing for FURIA in this round unless it's given. And Yuri on top side with a perfect angle from Sunny, collecting a 9th round.
Yeah, Junior already tagged up. Should try to save this one right here, but FPX are doing great out the gate, right? In both halves so far, pistol, force by conversions is looking very, very good. They're getting everything they're looking for, even denying another plant, and they're trying to take the gun away from him. If Junior goes down here...
after time!
All right, 2 seconds to spare. Farley denies. Gun's being picked on up. A couple of AK-47s to boot.
When it's that close, Chad, is there like another level of play where you should always let those 2 seconds happen, or is it just a case of if you can, if time has passed, it's a luxury, but you should always just be killing them?
I think if we were maybe 3 rounds deeper, then yeah, wait. But in this situation, if he somehow held onto the AK, that would be their biggest weapon going into this next round. So make sure they don't have the AK first.
That's the priority.
Yeah, and then later when it's down the piece and everything's settled, you've got your CT economy, sure. Okay. Then make them really stew in their own juices.
It's always good to know what determines the justification. Whoa. That is brazen from Maiden. Pushes all the way up, catches some Tech 9 flak. He's happy to live on. Lots walking through this smoke. Zen ready to control. Oh.
Into warehouse.
He hears them. Lots, though. This is too much for Zen to handle. And he's already losing Farley. I've got a nasty tingle in the dingle. It looks like FURIA are making the Deagles work.
That's 2 kills already.
Could go wrong. Steeko. He hears it. He'll have heard the jump up. He knows what's going on. He knows what's cooking. Junior, however, is down the low site. Bombs on Vinny, still down towards the low site as well.
Nobody from FPX has rotated just yet.
Yeah, Maiden's cleared lobby now. Sunny's already cleared T-spawn, so they're getting information. It may be too little too late, though. Who is on the low site? No one? Truly, no one.
They're just letting Art work and wait for a kill here. But meanwhile, FPX are taking back other areas of the map, nice and slowly. Sunny's on this flank, clearing out yard.
Steeko's been very patient. Don't forget, he knew Art was around. Hell.
He's looking for shadows and everything.
Yeah. Any tip.
They will pivot lower, so the door's about to get swung open from Decon side.
Oh, he's coming down the ladder.
Oh, he's made lots of noise.
Sound cue. Steeko's living in a dream world and executes the lurk. Down to the low side. This should be a plant, but it shouldn't spiral out of control here unless a one shot from that Deagle finds more bloodshed. And it has, and it continues to fall apart for FPX. FURIA have an advantage now, minimal at best. They're low. Weapons are now recovered though. Even some util. Sunny doesn't have a kit for this. He needs frags and he needs them now. Dark is a problem, as is Ramp. Vinny draws his attention and they close it out. Oh dear, FPX. A disaster has struck in round 19.
Oh dear, it got very, very awkward, right? You could even see the way that FURIA got into main. It wasn't even a good smoke. There was a massive gap in it. It was almost punished, but Zen under pressure. And well, this is where all the damage happened to Maiden in the early stages, right? Through the smoke, he got peppered on down quite low, 10 HP remaining. This was the kill from Art to give them control. And I like the way that FPX handled this. They didn't hit the emergency button and start running around, making lots of noise. They took it slow. They let the FURIA guys make the first move.
Oh, that's huge for FURIA, though.
Look what it's done to the econ here of FPX.
Oh, it's gross.
Steeko's the one AWPing in this round.
They're out towards main.
Sunny's committed to this.
Yeah, and he wants the frag, gets it.
Keep fighting.
Has to stand and deliver. The molly will hide his retreat, tucks in. The off angle, maybe Vinny is the one to step up to the plate, and now a distinct advantage for the T's. Look how much space they have got low site. What the hell?
They still need to get the bomb down there, right?
Oh, and K-Serata were down there early. And yeah, you're right, admittedly.
Oh, just around the corner in time. If Maiden goes up the ladder again, he could be behind 2 of them. They've done these type of pushes a few times here, FPX.
Yeah, this is boatloads of info. He's even calling ramp clear.
That is the problem, though. Unless Steeko completely denies this cross, they're coming up from secret too.
And he's got the first. Anticipating more. Interesting turn of events now.
He just evaporated up and out.
Oh, God, he got way more than he realized he'd get. Steeko does find another on the cross, though, so this gets awkward. Vinny, full health. Bomb on his back, and K-Serata with enough space to enable a plant through decon. Single door.
Smokes.
The bomb is in.
K-Serata even has one to use, but it's just going crosshair first.
Yeah, it almost favors them. 4 versus 2 for these South American stars. Steeko just holding the line. He knows it's Vinny that has to make the move, and there's the first pull of the trigger. K-Serata left to his own devices, and he doesn't last long. Zen closing down, just tightening that noose as a team, as a unit. FPX are back in the driving seat.
Yeah, right here, some topsy-turvy Counter-Strike for sure in terms of how much space is being taken and the constant pushing nature of both teams, but inseparable at the moment, 10-10.
Not to be confused with Tin Tin.
Haven't seen him in a while, but the cash money situation for FURIA, it's not terrible. They can definitely make a buy round work here, or even just go a half buy. Next round, we'll be looking at getting quite the loss bonus. So they will get an AK, couple deagles. It's more of a half buy situation. If Vinny has a lot of cash to splash, so that makes a lot of sense with his upgrade here. Junior wants that AWP out, and Yuri, he's only going to get himself a deagle with no armor behind it. Well, they made one of these rounds work already. Let's see if they can do it again, FURIA. Early util towards the top site here, just keeping the CTs honest, keeping them at bay, forcing out all that util. Looks like they're popping in top, though.
Big test for Zen. Smoke will deny. Not going to pop through that. Grey screen, no fun.
Now it's just two smokes. They don't even have a flash to work with at ramp over here. And
no one's there, dude. No one.
have completely left it open.
Farley's realizing his mistake. He's got a lot of ground to cover now as they smoke it off. Doesn't want to give it to them. Look at Art taking liberties. Wow. One smoke and the entire squad has the low sight.
Two rotated down the vent. They're here in time.
Ooh, it's not fun for Zen.
Oh,
Lost
no.
his life again. Stiko, wild spray. Just looking for survival at this point. They do deploy a smoke and may even pull out another plant. Not today. Maiden denies. Using that smoke to his advantage. Junior hitting some shots. They're close and do whittle away at the FPX health pool.
They're all a bullet to the belly away.
Ooh. You're selling it to me. Sonny's not looking the right way. And there's the first. One click. One frag. Missed smoke. Farley baited in. Finds another. Yuri looking to come up clutch. The AWP even better weapon for the job now. He's got 25 seconds to piece this one together, and he's already taking leaps and bounds. And that was the smoke he was trying to throw. Replaced now in essence of punishment. And yeah, I think that's him accepting it.
Yeah, it looked good for a second, didn't it? It felt like he might be able to get stuck in. Actually picking up the AWP, I think, sealed his fate in the sense of, well, if I get smoked off, I can't really go for it. If they come to me, then sure, I'll give it a crack. Stiko looking to see what he can pick on up. Just some deagles and other bits and bobs around the shop. But now it's 11-10. And, well, FPX, they're still keeping a game of this one. Lots of money to work with here. Guns can be dropped across. And another threatening round from FURIA on what was just a partial buy scenario.
Yeah, they got good reads. They get a lot of information from a little, often.
When they had this space as well, they accelerated very quickly, right? You could see as soon as they were denied top, they get out ramped for free. Sure, there was a massive gap left there, but as soon as they punished Farley, right? They were out ramped, they threw the smoke. He knew that he could be under threat. He had to drop back passively, and the rotation just came down the vent. FPX not too aware of exactly how much real estate was taken. But as we get a timeout taken by FURIA here to talk through a few of the last options, we are at the tail end now of map number 1.
Yeah, this is where, you know, these decisions, financial or otherwise, are going to have huge ramifications.
Art, by the way, only with 4 kills. He was the highest rated player for FURIA throughout the group stage. If he comes online with some of his sneaky moves, gets a bit of space, gets himself an entry or 2, could change the tide for FURIA here on their T-half.
Recent results for FURIA, 2 losses, one of which to Gambit, one of the hottest prospects, and one discussed at the desk was to Cloud9. They're still here, though, at ESL Pro League's 13th season play-ins. Only 2 teams of the 8 in these play-ins are going to be joining those top of the group, so it is everything to play for, and Maiden is bringing a hyper-aggressive move. They swing out late. They will find him, and a lot of power lost to the FPX defense. They want to force the issue. That's the question. Sunny's close. Here's a lot. Squeak. Farley from Hut. Ready. Zen provides 1. Vinny, however, has the top side, as do FURIA, and that plant should be contested. Knocks off the bomb. Sunny from Hut. Junior, again, keeping it level.
This is so weird.
Very peculiar counter-strike, and surely Junior is aware that Sunny can and will push, but quick no-scope seizes the advantage.
Now Zen has such a tough task.
His face says it all, dude.
Yeah, what's he meant to do with this one? The bomb should go down momentarily, just making sure they're not under any early threat here of Vinny and Junior. There's still a little bit of utility to work with. They can flash for each other. They even have another smoke to drop, and now that 40-second timer has started.
There's a kit on the site, kit in lobby. He's not going to struggle with that. He's got a smoke. It's something.
But it's only a 1,400 loss bonus next round for FPX. If he loses this, they lose everything.
First. Oh, but the second immediately follows. 3 kills from Junior. A big contribution from the North American, and Gary, hyping him up as he should.
Now the question is, for FPX, at 11-11, with the money that they have left over and losing a round like that, still a highly contested one, do they force buy in with the 5.5k of Zen? Or do they take just an eco round right now and get more of a better buy next round? I can tell you, Maiden's already bought on in. He has an MP9. He's gone all in on this one, and so is Zen. So FURIA, they're going to be up against this. FPX have dropped all their cash. They've splashed almost all of it. Even landed some early nade damage here. So another pace change from FURIA. Just fast across, straight down Secret. Very noisy about this and difficult to deal with on the rotation. Quesarado has vents as well.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, the lower side's free. Farley needs to be so aware.
Oh, dear. No fun for Farley.
That's the vent rotate dead as well.
He's gone too. Yuri knocks the head off of Farley. The Dane forced to watch as their 12th full investment, don't forget, comes tumbling down. And nothing to show for his fight. Steeko just one bullet lodged now into the waistband of Vinny.
Yeah, Zen has to save, right? He was the one with 5.5k. He fully invested in this round, didn't even get himself in any of the action. FURIA literally just ran across outside, straight down, took the heads-up fights and won. They got Quesarado out the vent. They've just had it way too easy here, FURIA. And now, not only will they get themselves a 12th, they should be looking good for a 13th off the back of that before we see FPX looking threatening in a buy round again. Sonny's going to be hoping he finds something, hoping somebody comes his direction, gives him a kill, gives him an AK-47, or even a Galil at this stage from Yuri would be nice. But FURIA, again, later in these halves, taking control of the game. It's still very early, right? It was a 9-6 half. This is only going to be their third round here in the second half. But just the money, the economy situation for FPX, that's the problem. That's the reason that we can see FURIA getting themselves up to that 13th round. 40 seconds. It's almost transpired here.
Who's he got? Is that a Stewie sticker?
I can't tell anymore.
No, inspect for me, Junior. What you got on there?
It's Steeko's AWP, so maybe it's a Steeko.
Oh, it's a Steeko sticker.
Yeah, I'm looking in game.
It was blue. I couldn't think of. I assumed it was an air player beginning with S from a blue org. Anyway. I think it's time for a new knife, Chad. I've grown weary of the skeleton. Need to mix it up.
Already?
Yeah.
Why don't you just have multiple knives, and then you can change them when you're feeling that way?
Yeah, I do. I just change them on a
Actually
website.
change
Yeah.
them. Okay, all right, all right.
I think
They're going all in.
it's time to bring the butterfly back.
All right, it looks stylish.
Speaking of, yeah, Farley, you know, you take an AWP shot, you whip it out, flip, like
This
that.
is a bit rusted.
Yeah, his is kind of poo-poo, actually.
Yeah, you might need to get that shined on up here. But this round, ladies and gents, at 12-11, as I mentioned, should be the 13th for FURIA, and they're doing the exact same thing, just like a locomotive. Straight across yard, down towards lower. Zen's here this time. Could be the difference maker. He'll need to do a truckload of damage. If he denies both these guns in secret, they can pick these up and work with the FPX, but it has to get the kills.
Yeah, and Zen not looking the right way right now. Unprepared. Completely unprepared.
Because they're losing vent control and secret control, right? So they're having to worry about both aggressive positions towards that lower side.
Yeah, Steeko's got a slight chance, but they know their flight paths all too well. Absolutely brutalized here. Nice element of surprise enables Farley to pull one back, but they can go anywhere. Yeah, it would. The no armor Galil 1v5. I'm not quite ready to tell you that story. Bomb going to the opposite side of the map. And Farley meets Quesarado and his sewing machine.
All right, there's that 13th. The guns will come back out for FPX here. And as the game continues forward, it'll almost be 4 spies for the remainder of the game. Farley will get his big green out. For the rest of the purchases, a couple of players might be light on here with weaponry or util. You can see 2 Famises instead of M4s. That might come back to haunt.
Ooh.
Stick with the double or?
Yeah, no, this makes a lot of sense. They've been struggling with these FURIA fast finishes. If you can just try and chip away at them early, I imagine he's going to take some early fights.
They really have to deny this vent control though, right?
Yeah.
The fact that they keep getting down there and secret, you can't be losing both positions.
Look at that smoke. That's from Junior. You saw it land now perfectly on the molly. This is how they've been denying Vent's info the whole time.
Well, they're boosting.
Oh, but not this time. Maiden's got a little bit of a spray. He's got Art's name on it. Chips away. They still want to go down, and they get it.
It's noisy from Art as well. Maybe in Herd there, dismounting the ladder.
Yuri down as well. Not the bomb, but the CTs. They know how punishing these low site takes have been. Like, they have to acknowledge it. They have to respect it. So what, you break the glass? Steeko does find them. At least the first. Gap now as the window was broken. They do re-smoke Squeak. I'm interested to know whether Yuri wants to force the issue here. Steeko, another timing on the check. Good timing, not the shot though. Oh, and Yuri's smoke does not land where he wanted. To ramp. Stico pre-aims, but so is Yuri prepared. Farley now to fill the gap. Vinny on the flank. This is tough for the Dane. He's got Rock in a hard place scenario. Oh, and the no-scope hits the toes. Oh, no way. So unlucky. Enables a plant. Maiden to deny. Timing's great. Does catch Vinny. Another on the cards is Yuri.
This is good trading.
Zen can play spoiler here. Bomb to go down. They've got time to do so. Yuri hunting. Spray. A little off the mark. Yuri's found all the frags necessary, and that door is wide open. Sunny will close his case. One-on-one. Junior, high impact in the round previous. Orp versus FAMAS. He has to be passive. Junior lingering on the site. And the fight comes through. Junior pulls FURIA into a 14th.
Oh, dearie me. I think that could be the map right there as well.
That was it, bro. It hung in the balance of that 1v1.
And Farley is going to be kicking himself even more so, right? Because if he hits the kill as opposed to just a leg shot, he'll slow it down. It would have been, like I said, good trading. It was good trading from Yuri, right? He was very aware. This leg shot right here on the flick. Oh. Jeez. That one's going to sting a little bit right there because that was the investment from FPX. They're just back down to pistols here to defend against 15.
Well played. Junior seems very, like, always ready to be pulling that trigger, even when he's looking the other way.
It's good he's having a good game. He was the lowest rated player for FURIA in the group stage.
And look at them. Look at the liberties they're taking. Okay, well, we're not going to put pressure ramp. We're just going to straight dry cross with Junior late behind, admittedly with the bomb, though. That's bomb on red. That will really slow them down if they can't get him across. Depends on the CT's pressure.
They've had way too much access here, and even when FPX have tried to stop it, when they've had multiple members, we saw in the saved M4 round from Zen, he was just having to worry about too many rotation points. So I don't know what FPX could do with just pistols this time round. Someone needs to hit a couple of bangers.
Zen hunted, and he passes his test. However, Farley still responsible for this low side. He's lost Maiden.
Oh, and
what?
life.
I can't believe that actually hit him. Into the head. Stico doing a lot of work with the deagle. Another one. Oh, he takes the third. Junior put to bed, tucked in tight by Stico. One-on-one, perhaps. It's not done yet. Sunny lives on as well. Excuse me, just a scrap of health for him. Keserato to come up clutch. What a deagle play. No weapons, no hope. Now he's found the bomb and 3 kills. And he wants to push the issue. Sunny, this is perfect.
Can't scope, though.
Can't scope. Shouldn't keep hunting. Keserato does react in time. Very quick reactions. 20 seconds. Can Stico convert? He needs it. He wants it, and he steals it. FunPlus Phoenix are back into Nuke.
Oof, that's a very much needed round right there. I said someone else did a couple of bangers. Stico did exactly that. 3 huge kills, and that's going to force out the timeout here from FURIA. Otherwise, that one was looking done and dusted.
NS from Junior in the feed. This third shot onto the AWPer was what enough to seal the deal. He was ready for it, just the tip of the head.
Last bullet there as well until he had to reload. Good stuff from Stico, delivering when they needed it, maybe getting a bit ahead of themselves there, FURIA. That had 3 kills come in from them just before that happened. All that action from Stico has slowed this one down. As I mentioned, it forced the timeout. There's only 1 left for FURIA here on the first map. Top right of your screen, we got Vertigo and Inferno if we need it. But that's a lifeline for FPX because it was only a partial investment with those pistols, right? It wasn't like it was an all-in shove. So now they have a bit of residual cash. They can get themselves a better buy than what it would have been. Right here, right now, that AWP is back in the hands of Farley. They need to deny that secret cross or they need to deny that vent drop. One of the two. And if you're not going to do either, get a couple of bodies towards lower straight away. Smoke again from Junior towards front. Squeaky has been an absolute nuisance.
Maiden might just try and unload his mag into that smoke. That's what Keserato is hoping for. Okay. They both leave with exactly the same amount of health.
That is wild. You don't see that every day of the week.
What's Farley up to? He's about to be tested in a very big way. They swing out. The trade's not there. Maybe a second from the AWPer. And he sends FURIA back in their suitcase. Zen wants to take more contact. Does so from main. Farley, mission accomplished. Art alone on yard. Shouldn't have much more to say about this. Bomb retrieval a priority. The smoke indicative of such. We'll grab it.
This would be a miracle 2v5 right here.
Shouldn't be any way in.
They've given them all the room right now, FPX, so they're just turtling on up. These passive lines that they're taking mean all That 55 seconds left. FURIA can take as much as they want, jiggling around yard, trying to force a fight. FPX don't want anything to do with it. They're just giving all this space, hoping a kill comes their way, hoping FPX get a little bit hungry, but look how passive Stiko is again. They have just lost Art here, so this comes down to timing. Will Stiko turn around? That's a big no right there. So 1 kill for Art, but his position's now given up. With only 30 seconds left, Caserado with the AWP in hand. This is going to be a save, Alex. Money's not good over there for FURIA whatsoever. The taxman's been, he's shaking down that tree. They spent a lot of their pennies, and they have to hold on to these 2 guns. So Art hiding in over towards CT spawn. Caserado here just below the silo position. And Farley even wants to have a little bit of a look. Caserado doesn't keep his head tucked. He might go down to this one. Footsteps are going to be heard. And they're just backing off. So nobody wants to get stuck in.
Lay down your weapons.
Yeah, a good call right there as we've gotten 1 round closer, 14-13. Looked like it was almost all over there for FPX. Gonna have to thank Stiko and now Farley for back-to-back multi-kill rounds from the boys.
You can see how ready they were. Like, Junior was absolutely postured up for that trade, just clips him through the iron.
This is their last timeout.
Enables the repeat. Last timeout from FURIA. The rest will have to be called on the fly. Last chance for them to get their thinking caps on as a unit, take the moment, fill their lungs with a fresh set of oxygen and get going once again. 15 seconds, we are ready in the strat time. Round 28 of the first map of today's play. Welcome to the show. If you missed us, good. If you didn't, that's a shame. FURIA FPX, however, is the first G2 Liquid. I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to be going on there.
Should be a good match. I don't know who Yanko will be behind there, whether it's Jason Moses O'Toole or Nico. So
I mean,
that'll
yeah,
be a curious one.
We'll have to solve that mystery when we come to it. Same smoke, same sets of util that have been giving FURIA such a leg up on the opening here. They love this lurk smoke. It just stops the close wall walk up. Warehouse can't peek out and confirm that they're about to pivot main, and it's a huge gap in the CT info right now.
Man.
Here they go. They're popping top through main and otherwise. And Maiden completely caught out. Wall bangs are plenty, but Sunny this time is the one to lay down the law. 3 kills on his top site. He sends a very apparent message, but Vinny lies in wait for the punish. Zen in the off angle. He cannot afford to go down without a frag. 1 minimum. A second puts him on 14. He's been baited in. Sunny's death and 3 kills. Heaven, a possibility. Hut, a possibility. They will not be ready for Zen. And there's the first. Can he lock it down? He can. And he delivers a 14th on a silver platter. FPX are back into this game and ready to do damage on their map pick.
Oh, it's just been big individuals for the last 3 rounds, right? If you're not getting fired up after what Stiko did for you right there, and then you're not going to get fired up any day of the week. Sunny now with his multi-kill here, and just trying to use those residual smokes. FURIA really trying to punish with the timings. It doesn't work whatsoever. Zen steps up with 2 of his own, and now money. It's been completely siphoned down to that FURIA bank account. Just Art going with a hero AK, a couple Deagles, P250. Vinny's operating with only a Glock here. He's dropped something. What can they do? How can FURIA get back in? This would be an absolute collapse considering the mantle they found themselves up on. Unless it's another special Deagle round out of FURIA here, FPX will be locking this 15th up.
Stiko, man.
Yeah, he really got him going.
He really has given him just an olive branch, something, some signs of life. Doesn't have to press the issue. In fact, if anything, he's done damage to Art. That's the weapon holder. That's the armored opponent. That's too much for Farley.
Go down here.
He is losing the AWP. Junior is of all the candidates to find it as well. Zen pushing in. Needs to take some space. And Sunny, oh my lord, Junior, you're taking some liberties. You're taking some serious liberties. Look at that! His toes! Sunny reacts. Very passive line held by him, but he does maintain. And that, unfortunately for FURIA, is only going to get worse.
There goes the AK of Art as well. Nothing they could do here, just the pistols, just Yuri, 1-on-4 situation. He's completely locked on in. Sunny's above. Zen's got ramp completely isolated. This has to be 15 with only 30 seconds left on the clock. I'd have to give this one to Yuri right now, and he needs to go down. We'll need the loss bonus. Alternatively, can save a gun, but every second he waits here Chance getting closer to no loss bonus. Feels like he's conceding that, right? The bomb's down. He's just going to hold on to this M4 as Yuri. He'll only have that 2k next round to get himself armor and utility. Oh, won't even get that. Steeko denies it last second. FPX 15 to 14. Just one more round here to pick up their map choice. And, well, this is looking good.
Yeah, okay, so we know FURIA have been when most successful when they've managed to get players lower through the denial of information. Wall smokes, the vent smoke, getting someone down early. It's really screwed the FPX rotates, but that hasn't been an issue. Hero moments have come through in these last few, and now FPX have a chance to secure it in regulation. This is their map pick. This is a huge game for positioning in the playoffs.
They're just going in.
And they are just charging top site. Farley under pressure. K-Serato floods in. A no-scope already has found one, and the CTs have found all of them. FURIA just crash into the blue wall. And not a point of damage has been inflicted. Oh, even the nade finds him. And that's it. FPX take Nuke. Hero plays in the second half. Just about pull them across. Steeko can take a bow.